What's up? Check it out. I'm in the camper. I'm working on it. It's dark out, as you can see, and I got a fire going. It's burning okay. It's working pretty good. It's still a little chilly in here just because it's like 30 degrees outside and there's no insulation. But everybody's in the shop. Justin and Shawn and everybody's up there working on stuff, so I'm gonna work out here. Anyways, my plan for right now is to make this sink go into this countertop. And so my plan is to trace out this shape, cut it out, stick the sink to it, and there it is. That's my plan. It's pretty straightforward. So I guess we'll start with drawing the line. I think I like it right about there. All right, so I own a jigsaw, but it is, I think it's out in Castle Valley. I'm not sure where it is really. So I'm gonna have to do this a little different than I want to. Yeah. All right, so I got the rough part of it, and then I'm gonna like rough it in with using a Sawzall, and then final cutting with a grinder. So come along, it'll be fun. All right, this might not work. Check it out, look who's here. Shawn's here.
There's a hole right here.
There's a hole.
He made a hole all by himself.
All by myself. It didn't come out very good, but there it is. So I think I got a little carried away and it's a little bigger. Like the holes are just barely catching the edge, but I think if I shoot the screws at an angle, it might work.
Yeah, he's talking about these holes, by the way.
Yeah, these holes right there.
Right there, right there.
So I gotta bend that back and then
Body guy.
yeah.
Look at that. Fixed.
Fixed. Okay. Look at that table already doing work.
Flat surfaces.
So we will bop it, flip it, and twist it. And we shall put this guy right there. And we'll,
Is that the right way?
yes. No.
You want the
Maybe.
drain to the back of the wall?
I guess so. Let's go with that.
Maybe, I guess. Yeah, look at that. Looks awesome.
Okay. And then here, we'll try some things. There's one.
Ta-da.
And then El Doso. It's important that you strip them out right away. Helps with the process.
Or miss it. Pick up you.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I think we get the rest of the screws in, and then we put, I'll clean up this gross thing, and ding dong ding. Oh no, I'm gonna have to trim it down a little. It's like a little towel.
A little bit.
That's easy. But
Yeah,
either way,
that
I
ain't
think
nothing.
it'll be okay. Put the rest of the screws in. We'll just cut these off flush.
Ta-da.
Go.
Boom, bada, bang.
We'll be overlanding in no time.
No time.
All right, a couple more of these. Oh, I see what happened.
What's growing on your board? Your board. Oh, it's glue.
It's glue. It's what wood's made of.
What happened?
I thought these were different screws.
So you're not catching any.
Not catching much. Like most of the threads are outside of the wood. Let me go find some different screws. That would probably help. Oh wait, maybe I just... Yeah, let me go get some different screws. I'll be back. Hey, what's happening? All right, check it out. I'm in my camper. It is super dark outside. It's like 8 o'clock at night. And anyways, the shop's all plugged up full of stuff. And so I am out in my camper. I got a good fire going. And it's Monday. I'm trying to use this camper as an actual camper on Friday. And so I need to get some things going, mostly lights. Right now I just got battery powered lights that I borrowed. And so anyway, I went to the store, I got this one and that one, and somebody sent me a couple of these and I am super grateful. I'm gonna use them. And so my plan is I want to have one over the table, one kind of in the middle of the room, and then one over here over the bed area for like a reading light. And so I'm gonna wire up 3 lights. That's my plan for this evening. By the way, there is 0 insulation in this camper, and I've ran this stove for about 10 minutes and it is dang warm in here. Like, it's warm. Turns out the wood stove works really, really well. So anyhow, I'm gonna get to doing some wiring, and I got a fuse. So way back when, I learned the hard way that if you don't have a fuse in your wiring, you're gonna regret it. And so I got a fuse. All 3 lights are gonna be run off a 130 amp fuse. If that ain't enough, well then I'll try something different. But anyhow, it's very important, people, when you're wiring things, add a fuse into the circuit so that it doesn't short out and burn your house down. So anyways, I'll get to going and bring you guys along. All right, check it out. I got lights. I got this one. I got that one. I got that one. And it is more than sufficiently bright in here. I think it'll be okay. I gotta run, but see you guys, bye. All right, check it out. It's the next morning and it's been raining since I left last night. It's been raining for almost 10 hours straight. And I'm looking around and it's not bad. The only leak I found is right here. And so let me grab a light. So right there, you can see bad things are happening. So good news is I get to fix it before it's a problem, which is great. So it won't hopefully ruin my mattress or anything, you know. It sucks when your bed gets wet. Ooh, here's another one. So this window, it's leaking, definitely leaking around this window. I'm gonna have to address that as well. But thankfully, I don't need it for another couple days. It's only Tuesday. Camping isn't until Friday. But I do got my lights working. I got that one, this one. I gotta get a different bulb for this one. That one, it just shoots that way and it's kind of useless. But anyway. Oh, I got a fire going. People were extremely concerned about not having any kind of cover for my chimney. I don't know, it rained all night last night and it was fine, so I'm not sure if I don't know. I've had a bunch of wood stoves that have never had a chimney cover and they've been just fine, so I'm not too worried about it. But I do need to worry about these leaks, so yep, there it is. That's what I'm gonna deal with next.
Friday night, my nephew wussied out on me.
What a loser.
He was like, I'm a loser. I don't want to hang out with my uncle on a Friday night.
Right?
And then here I am, working on his truck, because I got stuff to do. I got I got a lot of things to do this weekend, and I didn't want this to be one of them. So I'm sacrificing my Friday night. Can't go to the bar, can't go to the bowling alley, can't do karaoke, can't do cool stuff because I got to work on that. Just kidding. I like working on this stuff. This is a first for me though. First Ford, and it's going okay. I don't know. I don't like Fords because who does except for Mike. Mike's got a sweet Ford.
Dude, I got a couple Fords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a Volvo.
And a bunch of Chevy, well, 2 Chevys, 2 Fords, Yamaha, a Volvo,
Yamaha.
Kawasaki.
2 Yamaha. Kawasaki.
Yeah, yeah, 2 Yamahas.
And your Lamborghinis.
Oh, I have 3 because my boat motor is a Yamaha too.
Oh yeah, boat motor. And a bunch of Milwaukee motors.
Yeah, yeah, there's a few of those around.
Me and Mike, we got really tired Friday. We got off early. Well, we got caught up. We got caught up on all our work for the little Mater Jeep, whatever you want to call it. What is it called? The mini Jeep. Anyway,
Mini Mater.
we were working on that. We're all caught up on it now. And Roy was like, yeah, I'll take the rest of the day off. It was 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I got really tired out of nowhere, just super tired. And then I didn't want to do nothing. So I hung out in the little showroom for about an hour and just kind of got caught up on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all kinds of stuff. Mostly YouTube.
I pulled my camper inside and sat in my camper and did the exact same thing.
Exact same thing, but he was in here and I was out there.
Yeah.
Didn't even know. I thought he left.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen. But
I was gaining momentum towards doing this.
Yeah. I'll show you what Mike did. Well, you guys are not looking. You can see a little bit of it in there still if you look real hard.
Yeah. All kinds of things going on in there. I did this, look. I made a patch for all the holes in the back of my camper. There's still a couple more to go.
Yeah. So finally we got over our being laziness, and Mike was like, I'm gonna do something simple. So he's been doing holes.
Yeah, this is what I've been up to.
Then my boy texted me and was like, hey, my battery died, come get me. I was like, oh man. And they're at the shooting range, so I didn't really want to complain about that because they're out doing stuff. They're not on their game console. They're actually out doing stuff. So I wasn't too mad. I was like, all right, I'll come get you.
Nice.
But anyway, now it's an hour later and I'm finally going to start on the Ford. Mike's almost done with his project.
You're so funny.
Yeah, that's the plan. Friday night, we're gonna have fun working on this and that.
This and that.
All kinds of stuff. So, I don't know. Stay tuned if you want. It's gonna be awesome. Hear this thing fire up for the first time tonight with a brand new motor. And then I'll drive this home tonight. That's the only way I'm gonna get home tonight, is to drive this home. Right?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean,
That's my goal.
if your nephew's not here to drive it, someone's gotta.
Yeah, so I'll drive it home, and he's literally my neighbor, so I could like...
Oh, you could like deliver it?
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna deliver. I'll take it to my house, and he can come over and get it, but...
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a really clean truck.
It's super clean. Apparently it's only got 80,000 miles on it. And
It's got 0.
yeah, now it's got 0. It's back to 0. It rolled back itself.
Heck yeah.
But this is a really super nice truck for an 18-year-old. I think he got it when he was 16. Maybe 17. Super nice, four-wheel drive, no lift. Interior is solid. Bench seat, Mike style. The interior, look at this thing, is clean. So, yeah. The windows are super dark. It's like 0%, except for the wing windows. I don't know what happened there. They only did half of it. Bumper's clean, grille, headlights, hood. And good old high school, one of his friends backed into him and peeled that bumper up. And you know that whole game of, oh, my insurance will pay. No, let me pay for it out of my pocket. Let me do this. Let me do that. They never fixed it. Still busted. Well, that's high school for you. It's part of it.
Dude, I don't think that ever goes away.
No, ever, never.
Ain't not never.
Yeah, it's like trying to be nice to your friends and then maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe they worked it out. I don't know. But the bumper is still ruined, so.
Right.
Maybe I know a body guy that knows how to fix bumpers.
Dude, I'm like such a good body guy. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at it?
Look at that bumper.
See? I know how to make bumpers. Oh.
Even have a license plate hole over there.
Bing bong.
That's where the license plate light was.
Ah, yeah.
I'll tell you a secret nobody knows.
What's that?
That's off of my old rock crawler. Mike ended up with it. I was throwing a rock crawler away and Mikey's like, what are you doing with that? I was like, throwing it away, and he was out there with the grinding wheel and cutting it off. That's why. Because he used it for that.
And haven't even touched it on a rock yet.
Perfect. But anyway, long talking, over talking. Bye. So, I have found a problem. See the distributor? The little ball is missing that goes in here for the spark. Just totally ate itself. It's gone. So, gonna have to order a new cap and rotor. And on this guy, I found a little tiny chip tooth right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And it's cracked all the way around inside of there. Right in here, cracked. And if I put this in and that tooth breaks off and gets in the rotating assembly, that is not good. So, not even gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna put the radiator in. I got the radiator. I dropped it in. Radiator hoses. I'm gonna hook up, put the fan back on, the fan shroud, and figure out all these lines. Like this one's broken. Let's go to here. That's broke. The EGR, I gotta hook that up, figure out where that all goes, mount that. Here's another vacuum line right here, and this one is kind of just looped back in itself. I don't know if that's how that goes. Like, I just gotta figure out all the vacuum lines, and I think it'll be ready as soon as the distributor comes in. I could put it in and do the firing order and set timing on it, and it in theory should be ready for fire up. But I'm not gonna do it tonight. I would have been done, but this had to happen, so dang it. That sucks, but what can you do? I got pretty far on it. Just gotta put the radiator hose in on that lower water pump, then put this thermostat housing on with the upper radiator hose. I cranked it over with this bad boy just to get the oil pressure going, and or get the oil pressure up before it fired all the way. Don't want it to not have oil in the system. Well, prime the system basically. So yeah, keep on waiting. Probably another week to get parts. It's Moab. Don't be mad at me. Okay, have a good night. Bye. Look, there's Mike. I got the Ford in, got the distributor in, or I got the distributor here, got the old one here, and I was worried about the shaft, the oil pump shaft, but it pops right out. Anyway, look, it's Michael.
Hold on.
I got some sad news, Michael.
What's that?
Should we tell the people?
Sure.
I'm quitting.
What a quitter.
I'm quitting Dirtbilly Deluxe. Work after work is not fun anymore.
I agree.
So I'm leaving Mike.
I was all by myself. There was no one around.
He's crazy. But I'm quitting Dirtbilly Deluxe. So I don't know. I got tired of working after work. I haven't recorded anything for the last couple days.
Yeah, it wears you out.
It just
Doing
wears-
like
yeah.
do the one thing all day and then do the same thing all night and then do the same thing all weekend and
Yeah.
then
Like,
yeah, it's just like this cycle of suck. And we don't make enough money to really make it worth it.
Yeah.
So might as well go back to enjoying weekends.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying weekends, the last couple weekends anyway. I've been hanging out with Hector and Aaron and Mike, like just been going all over the place and not even recording anything. But Mike's gonna continue on. He's gonna
Yeah.
maintain the ship.
It's gonna be a slower pace. I'm thinking it's gonna be about maybe one video a week,
Yeah,
if I'm lucky. Just to keep it more fun.
more fun, more funner, entertaining. Mike will keep you guys entertained.
I'll do my best. We'll see. Nobody knows. But yeah, I'm hoping to focus mostly on camper type stuff and off-roading, and that's where I'm aiming.
Yeah, you'll see more of me for the next couple weeks, but after December, I think I'm out. Mike's gonna take over. He's gonna do his whole thing with the off-roading and the camping and a whole bunch of stuff. He's got a whole long list of stuff coming up, so I think it'd be fun.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be a good time.
Yeah. Plus it's a camper. It's an off-road camper.
Right?
You can go out and test it on the mountain.
Yeah.
Or
in the
where-
desert, or in the rain, or in the snow, or in the summer.
Or yeah. Anywhere in the desert.
Tell Shawn you're gonna miss him.
If you want me to start a new channel, I'll start putting out videos of, it'll just be shop videos, like
Be
after work and stuff, not
The
like
Shawn show.
it'd be the Shawn show just by myself. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Well, let me know down in the comments. And Mike's gonna be on his own next year, all by himself.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Used to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna be around for a couple more videos, and then you guys will be watching Mike for the rest of the time. So, all right, thanks guys. Bye. Oh look, Mike's making a shelf. It's a shelf.
See right there below the sink where I got that framework in there now?
Yep.
So that's gonna be a shelf. Close that in, have some doors. It's gonna be magical.
You can get real fancy with it, huh? You're not even gonna leave it exposed. You're just gonna close it all up.
I mean, it'll be exposed. Don't.
Well, like you're gonna have doors on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eventually, doors will not be ready for this weekend. There's gonna be a shelf and maybe enough wood there to like hold stuff from falling out.
Like water
Yeah.
jugs.
Ooh, that's a good spot for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It'll
They know
develop.
about your lights.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they saw me put those in last night.
Yeah.
And then
Mike's hard at it. This weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, we're all going out
wheeling
wheeling
and off-roading. Or I mean camping. We're going camping.
Camping in this thing. The main voyage is going on.
Main voyage.
That's why he's been working on it so hard.
It's only been every night and every weekend.
Yeah. And he's almost done.
It's so far from done.
You don't need insulation.
But
Just
whatever.
build a big fire.
It's closer than it's ever been.
Yeah.
And you know what? Come Friday, it's gonna work.
This Friday. So you guys won't see this video until after.
Yeah, you won't see it for a while, but
Yeah.
it'll get there.
But he'll get there. I think he's going camping and then like a whole couple days because it's Thanksgiving on Thursday. Thursday is Thanksgiving, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday I think we have off, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go out
Yeah.
those days. And I got a Cherokee with the rooftop tent, and that's what I'll be staying in.
Heck
So
yes. And we got some other special guests coming too. Stay tuned, you'll find out who it is.
Oh, you ain't going to tell us.
Surprise!
You gotta stay tuned to see who all the special guests are.
Yeah.
I don't even know. That's how much Mikey is keeping a secret. Special guest.
It's not that much of a secret.
Okay, bye. So anyway, I got the distributor ready to go in there. I gotta get it here. I gotta get it ready. But this should be as simple as just... Here, hang on. Here's the new distributor. Here's the old rod. Oil pump rod. Boom. Done. And it's an O-ring style gasket. I'll pull the cap off, pull the spark plug out, put it on top dead center. Right here, pull that plug out, crank it over until it goes psh, and then get it top dead center, and I'll show you guys more in a little bit. So I will just totally remove this. That's fan trout, but it's right in the way. Nowhere to put it where it's good enough. Out of the way. This hose goes through here for the overflow tank. Just all the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Then I cranked it over right here with the solenoid. Right there. I got it hooked to this. And then pull the spark plug out so it goes psh. So now I'm gonna get, let's see if I can do this somehow. Magically, somehow. So if you look hard enough, where is it? So here's the crank. Oh, my finger way back in there. I don't know how to do this, but let me get it set and then I'll show you. Okay. So if you look hard enough, I don't know if this will do justice, but if you look down there, you can see the piston right through that spark plug hole. It's top dead center right now. There's no way of doing this. Yeah, you see it right there? That's the piston. It's all the way up. So now what I gotta do is put the distributor in and have it pointing this way, this direction with the rotor on it. Let's see if I can do this. I should be able to do this with one hand. Nope, can't do it.
All right, so it's what is today? Tuesday. So I got all these leaks I need to address, so I pulled the camper into the shop and I'm gonna let that dry out. I got leaks basically around every window. Every window is leaking, so I need to seal those up, which is no big deal. Just put some caulk on it. Anyway, in the meantime, I was gonna work on something I can get done, and that is, I wanna make a shelf, like right here. So, yep, more storage. So I'm gonna work on that. And here we go. All right, check it out, I made some progress. I got a shelf. walls on each side. I had to make some tabs and weld those on, and so I had a way to attach it efficiently. And anyways, I want to make something kind of like this here, right here. Just so whatever's on there can roll around, but at least stay on the shelf. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And it's getting late and I am tired of it. All right, there it is, look. I got a little board on there to keep it from, my pots and pans from flying around too much. And that is all for tonight. Okay, bye.
Anyway, back at the Ford, we got an early out today. Early out. Rory was like early Thanksgiving, time off, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But anyway, got Mike here. I've been fighting this thing since I got off work at noon, and I can't figure out what's wrong with it. He was running great, and then went to go drive down the highway, it was nothing. And then I set timing, mess with timing, firing order, doing all this stuff, chasing around, wiring, vacuum lines, everything. And Mike pointed out this guy.
Yeah, oh, let's see. Oh, there. Yeah, there's like a fur ball growing on his mass airflow sensor.
Yeah, so I don't see anything else in there. But this goes right here, and we unplugged this for just...
Yeah, just to run it off of...
Poop and giggles. Yeah, and then Mike was like, unplug it. And we unplugged it, and it fired right up. It stayed running. It ran just fine. So I'm going to pull this off of here without damaging it.
Yeah,
it's
careful.
Just like cotton.
Yeah, it looks like a little piece of fuzz. Oh, there's even metal in it.
Yeah. So something got caught up in there. Maybe a piece of the filter. Very carefully pull this apart, or pull this piece of cotton off of there.
Dude, your tractor is going to be back to tractor in here.
Yeah, any minute now. But anyway, thanks to Mike for helping out. He was working on getting his camper in the shop, and I don't know how clean this is going to get.
I would stop touching it. I think you're good.
Oh, I got some cleaner, map cleaner.
Map cleaner.
So I'll spray that, put it back in, plug it in. I'll bet you that's my problem.
Oh yeah, it's definitely having an effect.
It's kind of corroded in there, if you can see too. So I'll put wire brush in there and clean it up. Put it back in, and I'll bet you that was the problem the whole time.
Sweet.
And yeah, if I get it running right, I can go take it to my nephew's house and just be done with this truck. Because this Ford got all different kind of size bolts. They're not just a half and a 9/16.
No, it's a mix of metric and standard.
18 millimeter, 16 millimeter, 15 millimeter. Like, it's a pain in the butt. I don't like Fords because of that reason. Plus, when you break something, you got to order it because there's not another one in the backyard. Like Chevys, there's a bunch in the backyard. Go out and go out and park. But I bet you that was the problem. So get it back together and send her on out of here and be done. So yeah,
Here we go.
There it is. It's all done. Driving it. And sorry, 4-way. Anyway, that's it. Got it all done. Taking it down to my nephew's house. Drop it off. It's running great. That's all it was that piece of cotton on the mass flow air sensor caused me a big headache for 2 hours or so. And it's fixed now. It's running great. I ran it up the highway about 10-20 miles. And seen everything, going back to shop, checked everything out, and yeah, it's running great. So there it is. You guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever you guys got going on, whenever this video comes out. So see you guys on the next one. See you later.